Again, we're going to disagree here because I think Stephen Jackson Lennon is a racist. He's a violent racist, and when he organises a march, it's a far-right march.
Isn't it interesting? That is racist. To call people, to say that from the river to the sea isn't, of course, no, because perhaps that's coming from a side that should be allowed to say that. To say terror state, perhaps that's allowed as well. It's amazing, isn't it? And yet merely flying a flag, immediately it's far-right. I mean, do you actually understand why the Jewish community feels unable to do, as you say, live, work and worship freely without fear of harassment, discrimination, intimidation or violence, when they see the duplicity of your remarks when discussing protests on different sides? Do you not understand why they are so concerned about this?
Actually, I've never mentioned flags. I know she's obsessed by flags. I've never mentioned flags. I'm quite clear in relation to what rights were allowed in terms of freedom of expression, freedom of speech, the right to protest, the cornerstone of our democracy. Even when you disagree with what people are protesting about, I will fight to the death the right to protest and the right to march and so forth. Even the right of Stephen Jackson Lennon, a racist, to march. He's allowed to do so.
Mr. Mayor, look, you are the mayor of this wonderful city. Does it not worry you that there is one community that has to lock its children in schools for their safety? There is one community that can't come into London because of their listening to chants like "From the River to the Sea," where they're looking at Palestinian flags and hostility towards them. Do you not see that in London, to have one community that is so badly disadvantaged by what is going on with these anti-Semitic chants, that you, as mayor of this great city, should do something about that?
I've got to be clear in my remarks in relation to my concern about the increased fear Jewish Londoners and Jewish people across the globe are feeling after the events of last Thursday. I've gone out of my way since October the 7th, 2023, to reassure Jewish Londoners and Jewish people across the country and across the...
But they don't feel reassured. How can they feel reassured?
Member, there's a number of interruptions now that you're making. I understand the point you tried to get across.
Mainly because he's not listening, Chair. He's not listening and he's not understanding.
But you can't keep interrupting. You have to allow him to answer in the way that he does, and then you can come back again. No one will object to that.
I tell you what, yep. I'll finish here because you will not do anything about this, and shame on you, because our Jewish community need looking after, and as Mayor of London you are not doing that. And my time is up, Chairman. Thank you.